Real quick, just wanted to remind you all that there is a ton of cool merch over at jrwishow.com, just like this hoodie I'm wearing right now. Currently, the Riptide Pirates shirt is a bestseller right now at only $15. I kept the price as low as possible to make sure as many people could get it as possible, so go get it. And there's a ton of other great items up there too. We worked really hard to put together a massive drop of really cool stuff, so go and check it out at jrwishow.com. And now, on our last episode of Wanderlust, the team followed Gray up into the Harrowed Mountains to the base camp of the Mountaineers. Only what they found when they got up there was nothing like they expected. A whole new world of lush greenery. In search of this wonderful herb that could possibly save Runt's life, they trekked through the ruins of what seemed like an ancient civilization, discovering artifacts of magical power. And here they also found a Cerberus cub who they kept safe as they pushed forward through the ruins. Eventually, they found this herb they were looking for, guarded by the mother of this cub. Seeing as they protected the cub from harm and returned it to its mother, she allowed them to take the herb and saved them from certain death. And now, my friends, we venture back once again into the world of Wanderlust. A small droplet of water cascades down a green, massive leaf, and it drips onto a tree branch, falls down onto another leaf, and boom, boom, plop, right onto the nose of Runt, who's looking down at this herb glowing in your hand. You can feel the power emanating from it. You know this won't cure the burning in your lungs, but it may buy you just enough time to do what you need to do.
What's it look like?
Glowy and shit, I forgot. Whatever I said last time.
Run just mutters to herself. It's glowing and shit. It's so beautiful. Just glowing and shit.
All those things.
Wow.
Have you guys ever seen a blue drink? Like stirring around one of the potions we got yesterday. Like, should I drink it? I'm scared. What if it's poisonous?
Chug, 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 chug.
Whoa. I put the herb in the bag. You don't know what that fucking does. You're just gonna drink it right now?
No, I would. Listen, I'm not that
That's
impulsive.
like horribly irresponsible.
I mean, I guess if Troy wanted to.
Yeah, I do. I drink it.
Chug.
Let me, 1 second, I have 4 potions. I'm gonna roll a d4 and see which one I had.
Yeah, just incite me like that, dude.
Number 3.
Can you tell me what it is? And I'll...
Yeah, I'll just message you. I just rolled it. It's a funny option.
Chug.
Chug. Yeah. Chug.
Troy, you pop open the cork on this bottle, and immediately the scent hits your nose. It is a foul odor. As it burns, singes the hairs in your nostrils. You've never been one to shy away from a crowd chanting chug, so you put it back down into your gullet. It's warm in your belly, and you can feel it kind of churning for a moment, but nothing happens just yet.
Okay, dude. I mean, that wasn't so bad. Honestly, I didn't even fucking feel it.
How did it taste? I mean, like, was it good?
How did it taste?
Armpit.
Dude, it was like a sort of pit punch.
Like a pit punch?
Yeah, like a pit punch. Like a punch that tasted sort of like pit. And I don't mean the fun kind of pit where they change the rims of your sled. I'm talking stinky, sweaty, man, like Like
an armpit is what you're saying.
Yeah, like dude, absolutely like oiled up, like sweaty, gross.
Okay, so maybe
like
I don't
greasy,
drink. I'll just hold on to them, I guess. Maybe
day out at work.
really vivid description here.
Like weeks without bathing, like no fucking bathing for weeks. Just
what do you do in the locker room? Oh my god,
dude, it is just guys being guys in there. Anyway, I feel fine. So, D model. Is magic real?
I don't know. I mean, is this normal up here? Like, I'm assuming no, based on you asking.
I don't think so. I mean, I didn't even know about all this for sure. I didn't know about any of this at all. Did I know about any of this?
Nope.
Oh, I didn't know about any of this.
You knew the Wondrous Coal comes from here. That's about it.
Would we even be able to call it magic?
I mean, magic. We know about magic in the real world, but like, it's not. We don't have it. You know, the concept is there.
You've never had that thought as a kid of just like, what if I could like shoot fucking lasers out of my hands and shit?
Yeah. What if I could like choke this guy with the air around him?
Dude, so you also fantasize about like killing people with superpowers in broad daylight? That's crazy, dude.
No, I mean, that's just an example.
Oh, I thought I was really a freak for that. I seriously think about it all the time.
You're scaring me again, like always.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Let's just move on. Different topic.
I don't know if you got some kind of dark humor or if you really just go around killing people all the time.
You don't have like a great track record.
I have mostly firsts and a couple seconds, dude.
Degree murder?
Don't answer.
What?
1 second, we need to have a separate huddle real quick. Are we gonna turn him in?
I mean, does that count as a confession? I mean, we know he killed one person, but that was kind of like self-defense.
I have it on recording. I've been recording this whole time.
What?
Yeah.
Is this a third-party consent state or like?
We're in a fucking mountain right now that doesn't look like to be any state that we belong to.
Dude, you're right. Okay, I don't know how well that recording would hold up in the court of law.
I don't know. I'm getting mixed signals. Sometimes he's a really good guy, and he'll give me like a code when I'm cold, and then other times he'll just admit to killing people all the time.
You cold, Runt? You cold?
Sorry. All right, huddle over.
What you whispering about?
What is the forest telling you, Troy? We gotta go somewhere.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try and tune into the forest and see what it's telling me right now.
Roll a nature check.
Dude, it's time to find out if this is a running bit or a one-off. 17.
Troy, you lean down to the ground to get a sense of this otherworldly mountain you're on. You hear bugs chirping in the woods around you, scurrying of creatures. You feel everything moving in harmony. As you look down at your hand held against the ground, you see it starts to like pulse a little bit. That's weird.
My hand or the ground?
Yeah, it starts to pulse your hand. And you see the same color liquid from the potion start to move up and around your bones.
My connection is strengthening.
Far away, very distant. You can hear it.
What do you hear, boy?
My whole body goes boing and points a certain direction, nose first, and I go, this way, dudes! And I start running.
We can talk about the herb later. Come on.
You guys notice that as Troy is running away, the steps that he is producing are far louder than before.
Hey, Troy, you're getting further away.
Is he also getting bigger a little bit? I mean, is he growing?
Dude, I'm already huge! What are you talking about?
Turns around and his head is like a little bit bigger.
No, that's bobbling. It wasn't bobbling before.
So you're running and it feels like your head is like taking up a little more strength to hold up at the moment.
Come on, we gotta get on. I'm more important than anyone.
You're chasing down this sound and you hear,
Guys, what is it? Quibble, 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 quibble.
What are you saying right now?
What is happening to him?
you guys are seeing him get bigger.
All of me or just like in my big head mode?
It's like different parts of him at different points are getting bigger.
I'm Funko mode.
Dude, you're Funko Pop now.
Are we at least getting close enough to the sound to where we can start to hear it too?
Yeah, you guys would actually hear it as well. You guys continue following Troy through the woods, but he's moving at fucking breakneck speeds. He moves around a tree and a leaf, and you guys lose sight of him for just a second.
Was it just me or is that sled starting to look like a fucking backpack on him?
A little bit. He's so fast.
Troy, you stop here where you think you heard the sound, but there's nothing.
You need to do more cardio.
I do plenty of cardio. It's just.
Oh, look, I'm keeping up.
No, you're not. I don't even see him anymore. You're coughing on the ground. Are you sure we should wait on that herb?
Oh, there's so much blood.
What?
Blink, the two of you round a corner to see Troy having doubled in size.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I thought I heard a sound. Where the fuck is it?
I rip a tree out of the ground.
The forest. No.
Dude, not the forest.
Do you actually rip a tree out of the ground?
Oh shit. No.
Okay.
No.
Good.
Okay, to be fair, my hands are still so slippery from the potion, so I just kind of start stroking it upwards.
Fuck!
What the fuck are you doing in the locker room?
You guys all hear it now. Muffled this time.
What is that?
It's coming from under Troy's foot.
Where'd that come from?
I start I lash out like a Skyrim giant just around me.
Troy, you gotta stop! Stop! I put my hands out.
Oh, there is no logical explanation for any of this.
I think it's underneath you, and also I think we need to get off this mountain because I think it made you giant.
Dude, why are you so fucking tiny, bro?
We cannot leave until this is fucking fixed.
I crushed into owl.
I think you're standing on the thing that's making the noise, Troy. And also, I want to get off this this mountain because, like, what if it's the mountain that makes you old? I don't want to be old.
What are you talking about? You're already old.
I think you're getting younger, baby bird. Anyway, what's that sound?
I'm gonna look down and try and identify it.
You lift up your foot, and embedded in the dirt underneath you is a little mushroom guy. You see, he's got a little head. He's got little eyes and a little mouth. And as he looks up at you, he's got these little arms that poke out, and he just says, "Grandpa."
Hi, freak.
And he pops up out of the ground and begins waddling his way away.
I like that thing.
No fucking way. That fucking mushroom is talking. Oh my fuck.
The mushroom stops, turns around, and goes to look at you, Runt. And he goes, "Grandpa," and puts his hand on you.
Wait, did it say Grandpa?
Did you just fucking call me Grandpa?
Oh shit, dude. Maybe it is the force that makes you old.
Oh shit.
And you heal
I heal.
4 HP.
Okay. I hope I'm not older, am I?
Grandpa.
You older?
Nope.
I feel I'm breathing a little better. I feel a little like, my scrapes are closing. So stop! What the fuck did you just throw to me?
It looks like kind of scared when you get loud and like steps back a little.
No, I'm sorry. Oh my god. All right, stop. Everyone just like, sit down for a second.
It sits.
I sit.
Like it just kind of plops back.
Dude, did that thing just heal you? We should keep and milk it.
Hey, I mean, remember what they said about the forest, okay? I mean, you gotta respect it. Not step on it.
Okay, then we respectfully.
I don't think you can respectfully milk it, Troy.
It's not against the law.
Technically, we could ask it for consent. Do you want to come with us outside of the mountain?
Grandpa.
I don't know what that means.
I don't think it can legally give consent. And if there's one thing I'm not above, it's the law.
Even if this all is magic or something, there's got to be a system to it, all right? Nothing is just created out of nothing.
That makes sense.
Well, maybe it's all around the coal. I mean, it comes from here, right?
That's a good point. What if because this stuff has grown over the coal, it's imbued it with inherent properties of the coal, allowing all of it to be wondrous?
Did your brain grow as well?
What? No, he just told me.
The mushroom told you.
Grandpa.
They all told me, right?
You guys see another little mushroom pop up on Troy's shoulder.
Like, grow?
Another one pops out right next to you and like holds onto your arm, starts trying to climb it, Runt. Grandpa. Grandpa. Grandpa.
Perhaps, Grandpa, you're so constrained in your thinking scientifically that you refuse to see other viewpoints that could logically make sense as well. Perhaps you've trapped yourself in your own box. Now allow yourself to be freed.
Wait a second. That would explain the power of the wondrous coal. If it all comes from the same place. Troy, is there anywhere up top that produces wondrous coal?
Did I? I don't know.
DM, do I know anywhere that produces wondrous coal?
Comes from here.
No, it comes from here. I think the earth produces it.
The mountain specifically.
Which makes me wonder. I wonder if the coal is even better and richer and cooler up there.
You mean at the top of the mountain?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You gotta wonder if this is only the first part, already the mushrooms are calling you Grandpa. What sort of wondrous sights would be held by? Oh, my head.
I think that's a great question, but maybe for a different day.
This could be huge. I mean, like, if we could figure out the source of the wondrous coal here on the mountain, even if it is magic has to have a source of some kind. It has to grow. The coal, it comes from somewhere. If we could figure that out.
You're getting ahead of yourself. There's already people who climb this mountain and know about the wondrous coal. Surely they figured out.
The smartest girl of the world has to climb this fucking mountain. All right?
So 2 days ago, you said.
Unfortunately, Troy has a point. This place could open my mind to possibilities I didn't even know were possible. And then when we find the inventor, that could be the fucking key.
I'm already intimidated by her intelligence, so I think we should leave.
All the mushrooms get up and say,
Grandpa!
you see all the mushrooms get in a line, and there's like 15 of them now all coming out the woodwork around you, and they walk in a line.
Is this starting to seem like a threat to anyone else?
We gotta follow these mushrooms.
It is seeming like a little bit of a threat to me.
Here's another little factoid from you, from the little Troy pamphlet. Did you know that some of the greatest athletes train at higher altitudes so that their blood, like the blood vessel, I don't really know, but it's like good for you.
Thanks, Troy.
So if we go up there, if we go up to the top and we sled all the way down, I reckon you guys will probably be the best team sledders on this freaking side of the globe.
2 birds with 1 stone, eh, Blink?
Is that fucked up to say?
Was that offensive?
That's like a little fucked up.
I'm so
That's like
fucking
me saying
sorry.
like two
I'm
rats,
so fucking
two rats
sorry.
with 1 glue trap.
Oh my fucking god. Hey! Nobody falls for that shit anymore.
We'll see.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Listen, wait, okay? We don't even know how many layers there are, let alone what happens on those layers. And they made it seem awfully dangerous compared to this one.
Blink. One of the greatest authors quoted this. Not knowing.
That's an insane thing to say.
Who'd the fucking quote from, Runt?
I've read so many fucking books, I barely remember all their names.
Doesn't fucking matter how good of an author he was if he was quoting someone fucking else.
Radicus Finch once said.
Yeah, before the fucking Elmers got
Shut
in.
the fuck up. Radicus Finch once said, not knowing is what makes the journey worth it. We gotta do this. And we can do
Okay,
it.
so what? Not knowing what it feels like to jump off a bridge?
We can do
I
this
should
fast.
fucking jump off a bridge and see how that feels? Like,
Well, I mean, you could probably assume what the fuck is gonna happen when you jump off the bridge. You're gonna hit the bottom, alright? That's how gravity works.
okay, well, we have a double-sized Troy right now. I don't know, I don't think this is gonna end well for us.
Untapped knowledge.
I'm feeling big.
Look, alright, I'll sit down right fucking now and I'll make this potion that's gonna, like, use the herb and I'll figure this out right now. If I do that, it works. I start feeling better. Will you go to the top of the mountain with me?
The second it starts to seem dangerous and like our lives are at risk, which I feel like is gonna happen, we're turning back around and going back down.
Look at my ankle, Blink. Our lives are already at risk.
By normal things, by normal people with normal weapons, not wondrous bullshit.
S word, Blaine.
Whoa, dude. Watch your mouth.
At least we know what kind of danger we face down there. Okay, we don't know up here. We already saw a Cerberus and some weird fucking purple bug guys. That's not normal. You don't see that stuff.
Dude, that was just a regular dog and you're really high.
To quote the... Blink, look, I see your point, old man.
I'm only 28.
I guess he is getting older too.
Oh god, this is the mountain that makes you old. Oh fuck.
But let me quote loosely Sun Tzu's Art of War, alright?
Lie to enemy.
You're not gonna quote shit.
A general must know the terrain that he fights on. And he must be well prepared. There are 3 of us, Blink.
You know, you just
3,
quoted something
me,
that
you, and a psychopath over there.
I gotta say, that is really not applicable. Like, it was a good quote.
that's actually arguing the opposite of what you want to do.
Let me finish the thought, alright? There are 3 of us here. You, me, and that guy. There are so many other people racing for this secret to the wondrous coal and the inventor that has the knowledge. If we find more on this mountain, we could have an advantage that they don't expect.
How did the Art of War know about all this shit?
I'm tired of arguing. Yeah, I'll go, but literally the second you
Yes!
see trouble, I am turning around, and you're probably coming with me.
Blake, what are you so scared for?
My livelihood, you know, I want to go back down to Reclaim someday and just live a normal life, but right now I've been tasked with finding the inventor.
A normal life under the foot of that fox lady? What if here we could find something that could mend that, toxic relationship.
And that thing you have about feet.
Does he have a thing about feet?
No, it's.
You're a freak, dude.
Why would you say that? Listen, no, it's not. It's not about mending anything with her, and it's not about feet, Troy. Where did that come from? I don't have a thing about feet.
A lot of aggression from someone I've never seen it from before about something specifically. I've never heard that. And I appreciate you standing up for yourself, but it really does make it seem like you for sure have a foot thing.
No, Troy,
I've known you for so many years. I've never heard you yell like that.
I do not have a thing about feet. I have a thing about my personal safety and livelihood.
How was his? How was? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Listen, I'm not gonna argue anymore. Let's just go before he adds another fetish to me that I don't want.
Dude, I never knew you liked being humiliated so much.
Okay, where are you guys headed? What are you doing?
Let's follow the line of mushrooms.
You guys follow the line of Grandpa Mushrooms. They kind of march their way through the forest, hopping over leaves. It seems like they are making the trek of their lives with how tiny they are, and it looks like Troy's making about 3 to 5 total steps. Troy, you keep like hitting your head on a branch every now and again as you're not used to this like massive stature.
Oh, fuck.
Did you just vocalize for me?
I may have.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
I imagine sounds as he's describing. You cannot help myself from just doing them.
No, I love that though.
Eventually, you guys follow the mushrooms to a place where you hear a lot of them in unison. They're just going, Grandpa, 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 Grandpa. And a bigger mushroom with probably the size of Runt with like an umbrella-like head. I don't know what you call the thing on top of the mushroom.
Like a mushroom cap?
Yeah. And embedded into the stalk, it's almost like, have you ever seen those trees where it looks like they have a face in it? Or like a body thing?
Yeah.
Sure.
In this mushroom, you see the humanoid shape, but the stalk of the mushroom remains of the same consistency, the same textures. And you see 2 eyes open up, and it looks to you and it starts speaking out in a language you don't understand.
Or do I?
Or do I?
This is a language that none of you would be able to speak.
I speak quarry.
What does that mean?
It just means I got stuck in a hole once. It's not saying grandpa, right?
It's not saying grandpa, but the mushrooms are.
Okay, well the mushrooms are saying grandpa and they seem to understand it, so I put a hand on the mushroom and I say,
Grandpa.
You say grandpa along with the mushroom. Roll an Arcana check.
Come on, guys, do it with me. Grandpa.
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 Oh, listen, I just don't know if I'm in the mood to do Grandpa right now.
Come on, look at all these little mushroom feet between all of them. Blink, just say Grandpa. Look at all them little waddling around on their little mushroom feet.
Grandpa. Fine, Grandpa.
There we go.
I actually have a +4 in Arcana. You sure you don't want me to roll this?
you should roll that.
Go for it. With advantage, go.
It's 13.
The man continues speaking out in this language you don't understand, but as he looks to all of you and sees you touching the mushroom and saying, Grandpa, you see there's almost a pause on his face. And he shuts his mouth, and you hear all in your heads, oh, not you too. All I hear all day, Grandpa, Grandpa.
Oh, do you not want us to say that? I didn't want you, to be fair. They coaxed me into it.
Those are not my thoughts. Start looking around. Those are not my thoughts. Ooh!
Clearly you speak another language. This is our line of communication for now. I am, well, Grandpa. I had another name once, but that name is gone.
Say out loud. Are you in my brain?
Oh, you guys can hear that too? I thought it was just another voice.
No, not really.
Still out loud. Okay, but you're like mind linked right now to all of us.
Yes, it is one of the only semblances of magic I retain.
So magic is real.
I think we've established that already.
Yeah, I wasn't completely certain, but I guess like
Wait, but what did Grandpa mean by retain?
Well, I once had more simple magics.
How long ago.
And why are you a mushroom now?
As for the years, I lost count long ago. How I ended up here, that is a long story. What brings you here?
Well, I have more questions. How are you transmitting your thoughts into my head?
Our heads.
Simply put, it is magic.
Well, I guess these guys want to climb further up the mountain, and I'm hoping maybe you'll have some sage advice
Beyond the cold.
about how dangerous. Yeah.
We're trying to get to a high altitude so that we can be better at sledding.
Are you from beyond the cold?
Is the cold above or below us?
I think that's the path we took to get here.
We're from, like, beneath the cold.
Below, yeah, for sure.
Either way you put it, yes. Yes, beyond the cold.
And there's a life out there to be had.
Oh, yeah. No, you could just go down. I mean, it's like not, it wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Just like a bunch of people down there, yeah.
That is great to hear.
I mean, shit, do you want to see it, or?
I believe my station is here now. Although I would love to leave and see this world beyond the cold that you speak of, but I lived my life. And now I am here, part of the forest, and have been for countless years.
So, do you have any advice on, like, going further into the cold?
In my time, I was far too scared. Too scared to go beyond the cold, and by the time I'd grown confident enough, I was too old. My body couldn't handle the trek. Some left. Others stayed here. I believe the rest are gone now. I am what remains of my people.
This, forest and, some of the places we've seen kind of crumbled. Did it have a name?
What you see here, these are the vague remnants of Ferendel.
Wow, what the fuck? That's not anywhere close to where we are.
No. Many years ago, I took no part in the war, but my granddaughter, she loved the forest. I'd believed it to be the Dark Elves attacking. A light in the sky.
I'm sorry, what? What are elves?
Rewind. What are elves? What war? What?
Dark elves?
The war between Ferendel and Holdstead. The Dark Elves of Holdstead. They had come to take what was ours in the capital city.
What was yours in the capital city?
Were you a mushroom then too?
I was not, please. I am beyond excited to speak to not mushrooms who just say grandpa, but one at a time.
Do I know, as a scholar, any world history of where we're from? Is there anywhere called Ferendel? And was there ever any wars?
Nothing like this at all. You've maybe heard the term elves in stories.
This shit's crazy. Okay.
I had taken my granddaughter into the woods outside the city. I believed it to be the Dark Elves attacking. Light in the sky that grew brighter and brighter. And then the ground shook as though the gods had fallen to a knee.
Gods? No.
What?
No.
And then the cold. This forest, it remained protected from the cold. But only a few were brave enough to move beyond it. We were isolated. And these crystals that appeared all around. We tried to use them, understand what they were, but ultimately, those brave enough or smart enough had left or died. I took my final steps into these woods. My granddaughter led me here. This was to be my resting place. But as I took my last breath, I exhaled. Almost against my will, inhaled once again, but this time with the force of gusting wind, filling what felt like my lungs. But the feeling continued out past my body. I was enveloped by the forest. And these mushrooms
Call you Grandpa now.
saved me,
Oh, okay.
as my granddaughter did, yes.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So, all of these little mushrooms are your granddaughter?
No, my granddaughter is. She ventured beyond the cold. Although that was many lifetimes ago.
Is that a nice way to see she died?
Left, went to wherever you came from. I hope.
There's only one way. Down.
Is it a fair world?
No,
Yeah, pretty much 100%.
not at all.
I mean, life has its hardships.
I currently have this fucking bracelet on my ankle because I'm being tracked by an evil guy.
You're an adventurer.
I'm the smartest girl that ever lived.
Well, she'd give you a run for your money.
Probably not. What's her name?
He just looks down for a moment. Looks up to you. Breaks my heart, but I don't remember.
That's sad.
Ooh, do you remember your name?
It's Grandpa now.
Right.
You want to move up.
Yeah, I think so.
I can feel a way. I feel everything in this forest now. As if a small feather strokes my skin. And opening upward to the east of here.
Twist some knobs on one of my gauntlets, multi-tool. Little compass comes out.
Well, thank you for answering our questions and leading us the way. We don't necessarily have all the time in the world up here either, because we have business
Of course,
down below.
an adventurer always has a world to save. Thank you for the company. May the glow guide your path.
Yeah, you too, Grandpa. Also, are you just gonna keep getting old forever? Are you sad? Do you want to die?
Well, I believe, though your words are sharp, there is empathy in them.
You're a good guy. You're a good guy, Grandpa.
To kill me, I believe, would be to kill the forest.
He's clearly got a lot of little grandchildren to watch after.
I know. It's just it seems lonely up here. It would
With all these little
feel
guys?
like, well, yeah, they call you just Grandpa and make you forget your own name.
I thought you were connected to the forest. You know that the company, he talks to the trees.
That was before I knew what a sick pyramid scheme it was. I mean, if I were Grandpa, I'd crave death.
Will we not be disrespecting the forest by doing anything here?
Grandpa is the forest.
There may have been a time I felt that way, yes. But there's a peace in my place. Though I'll peek into your head if my mind ever changes. That was a joke.
Okay, sounds good. What was that last part?
Let's, look, thank you, Grandpa. Let's head east. Let's head east.
Troy, as we're walking with Troy, I just need to know, was that
Yeah.
like genuine concern or just like an excuse to murder somebody else?
Anything you say could possibly be held against you in a court of law.
Again, dude, Blake, listen. I've spent my own time on the mountain. I've got a lot of firsts and seconds.
What does that mean?
I'm not saying anything.
Start heading east.
Yeah.
After we walk for a while, let's sit down and take a little rest, all right? I don't think I can walk. Well, yeah, I could use it. But I can walk for a little longer.
Okay, cool. So I guess we go east.
Journey to the east.
The east. I don't know which direction east is.
Technically, anywhere is the east.
What?
That's not true.
Just depends on where you start, dude.
What the fuck are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense.
Dude, there is a true east and it's real.
Any direction is east. It just depends on where you start. Both of those things are completely false.
Do not let Grizzly have the fucking compass in real life.
Dude, you are the smartest girl in the world.
Dude, I didn't even say that in character. Say that is me. Just look. If you're standing in one spot and you're facing north, all you gotta do is turn to the left.
Then you're facing west.
We're never getting out of this fucking forest.
Okay, so you guys leave Grandpa. You guys would like to sit down for a while and take a short rest? I'll honestly say sitting down with Grandpa and taking a short rest could have been great.
I'm gonna try to attune to my Cloak of the Flamed Angel.
It doesn't work.
Do I know why?
Troy, when you go to attune to this cloak, you feel a feeling in the back of your throat. Almost like guilt. It leads to a pit in your stomach.
What is that? What is that?
I toss it away.
You feel it's hard to swallow.
What was that? Ew, what? Oh.
You're reminded of a time where you chose yourself over others. What's a good example?
I think one that hits him immediately is he's thinking back to when we were in the study in the college and the professor was convincing us to try and save someone. And Troy has the brief momentary thought of feeling like, wait, shouldn't we have just helped her anyway? And then he throws up.
Oh, get out of my head! Get out of my fucking head!
So you're unable to attune right now, unfortunately. But it still looks pretty cool. It looks sick.
It looks really.
I'm never trying that again.
I guess I'll just wear it.
Okay.
But like, I'll take part of the trash bag and I'll put like a layer of plastic between me and it, so he can't touch me.
Sure. All right, Runt. You are holding this herb you're looking to synthesize a treatment. Go ahead and roll intelligence plus proficiency to tinker and mess with it. Make it into something.
Cool. All right.
Tell me what you get.
17 plus 7.
Okay.
24, I think.
What does it look like when you take this herb and synthesize it into something?
Can I also affix the ring into, like build it into one of my gauntlets, the ring of telekinesis?
Yeah, totally.
Troy in the background's freaking out about his morality.
Still big.
Blink, if you're just resting, if you're watching, this is what you see if you're just watching Run.
He's trying to degrump himself.
She puts her goggles on, gets focused, she sits down crisscross, and this whole time she's thinking about the implications and possibly the different routes that something such as telepathy that she was experiencing from Grandpa Shroom could exist. And she takes out that ring that she traded with Troy, sensing that it is magical as wondrous coal, or magical as they've been saying. And she carefully, using her tools, removes that gem or that stone that's in the casing where it sets in the ring. And then she creates, there's a bunch of like little tinkering sounds. She creates this indentation in the gauntlet opposite to the gauntlet with the multi-tool, the left or the right one, I don't remember which one it is. And on the back side of the hand, she creates this indentation where she sets the stone. She gets a sense immediately that the magic, I keep doing quotes because, it's right. The magic used from that telepathy is a cousin of the magic in this ring, or the stone of this ring. And like Troy said, begins to open her mind to new possibilities.
Let's go!
Trying to make sense of this magic system. And while she still has tons of questions, she's able to attune to the ring of telekinesis.
Yeah.
Casting the spell immediately, there's her out from her bag, alchemist supplies and other tools that she uses, learning from her grandmother, an apothecary, they start to float and orbit around her. And she's using her mind to lift these objects and combine ingredients that she took from her grandma's infirmary while using her. It's actually a lot harder to delicately combine or crush an herb into powder. So she's using her mind to do all this at the same time, and then she combines the crushed herb while also under her breath she goes, "All right, thank you, Forrest. Hopefully this works." And then different oils, like salt, some alcohol, crushed root. She combines all of these that she thinks based on the herb's appearance and the magic that she feels from it. This is what's going to unlock the full potential of this magical herb. And starts to sizzle and bubble up, and then it rests after she shakes it around a little bit in the air, and it swirls, and it's just what kind of liquid color do you think it would be, DM?
Dude, blue as hell.
It's super blue. It's just glowing blue ooze.
Looks tasty. Like Windex, you want to drink it.
And yeah, she you watch all this happen, and then she lets all the tools kind of like slowly, almost like fucking Disney or Alice in Wonderland. Like, you know how just like one by one the tools go back into the bag, like floating.
Oh, that's cool.
Super magical. And then the potion, the beaker rests in her hand, or not the beaker, that like weird kind of like fucking, you know, the potion bottle. And she just goes,
All right, I think I'm done. You should keep an eye on me in case I drink this and fucking die.
Hope not.
Bottoms up.
throws that shit back.
Run, as you go to drink this, the cool liquid runs down your throat and immediately soothes the burning that you've been feeling nonstop. You can feel that cold radiate through your body, and you breathe in for the first time in so long, fully. You feel your lungs fill up fully with air. Your Constitution saving throw DC has been greatly reduced. You now have the option to 3 times override a point of exhaustion.
Let's go!
If you get a point of exhaustion and you decide now's not the time, I need this gone, use that.
You only get 3.
Oh, cool! I see everyone's like so connected to their. Everyone also felt that, and they felt that, and they're connected to their those cool relics we found. That's great.
I don't understand it. But I'm fucking psyched.
With a newfound strength and also all of your cool items,
Yay!
you guys want to move up the mountain, correct?
I guess so.
This will be pretty simple. You guys follow the path east as was directed. You see the path moving up is an incline, but not one so steep that it won't be possible to move up. And you can see above the tree line. This is the first time you're really seeing up out of it and seeing anything other than the fog. You see some kind of like shimmering reds up there. Go ahead and roll athletics checks for me, all of you, and run this time. Roll with advantage. Actually, Blink, you can fly.
I can fly.
There's nothing standing in your way right now.
I'll fly if I can. If I can fly, I'll fly.
You're good. You can fly, so there's no reason.
I got an 18 on the athletics check.
I got a 13.
So the 3 of you are able to move up through this little pocket. You see this shimmering red as you make your way up. It's almost like you've moved into another dimension. It's cool here, but not cold. It's just the wind moves through you, it feels like. Looking all around you, it's hard to comprehend what you're looking at. The ground is not exactly the ground. These land masses float and move all about this almost outer space looking area. And floating around where that fog was before is now a galaxy of colors, bright reds clashing against dark, vibrant blues. Rivers run through the sky all around here, defying all laws of physics. And as you step up into here, you feel weightless. You begin floating all around. Blink, there is no air beneath your wings, yet you still rise where your mind takes you.
What is happening?
I knew guilt wasn't real. I'm flying. I'm really doing it.
Troy and Runt, you begin moving, and you lose control of where you're going.
Oh, that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Blink, your momentum carries you, but only for a short time, and then you've got to use your wings once again to maneuver around.
Is it like swimming?
Well, no, it's more like zero gravity.
Like you're on the moon.
You're just floating. You're just floating.
Got it.
Not even the moon. There's nothing. You're weightless. But there is technically air, so Blink, you could move yourself if you'd like.
Oh, this is easy. This is the easiest I've ever flown.
No, dude, fuck! Grab on!
I'm headed right to a fucking river!
Run, no!
What is that river doing? It's in the fucking sky!
Float over to this river against your will, and it starts to carry you. You feel that your clothes haven't gotten wet, but yet the water splashes all around you, and it carries you along in a little loop-de-loop, and you go flying up.
Whoa!
Dude, I'm gonna yarp. I'm gonna fucking yarp.
You see some structures around, but nothing that looks familiar to you. Nothing like a home or a store, a building, anything like that. But you do see shimmering flames moving around and through. One of them moves right up to you, Troy, and just, you feel the heat emanating. You feel like it sees you. And then it flies away.
I don't know if we should have gone up the mountain, dudes.
That's what I was saying.
I think fire just watched me.
Look for a path that the mountaineers left! You fucking cowards!
All right, I'm trying. And there's something I've always wanted to try too.
Stop trying! Stop trying!
I'm gonna unzip my pants and I'm gonna see if pissing in space pushes you backwards.
No way.
This is like a muscle thing, so roll strength.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pee really hard to send myself around to try and locate where the next gap is to go up. That's a 23 on pissing hard.
Okay. You're a pretty heavy pisser, so Troy, as you start letting it loose,
Heavy fucking pisser.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
you realize you are twice the size that you once were before, and you piss with twice the velocity.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna use this water bottle as an example. Audio listeners, I guess go fuck yourself. You start pissing, and your entire body starts floating up and around like this.
Pissing on himself.
No, I aim it! I wanna aim it!
You aim it, so just before, okay, I need you to roll sleight of hand. Need to beat a 15 not to get pissed on.
Okay, no, that's fair. I already shit my pants.
That was a strong piss, it was a strong stream.
I got a 15.
With a 15, you just move that thing at the last second and swerve your way out of the trajectory of your piss.
Blink, watch out, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry.
You begin floating over to a little patch of grass, and as you do, it's almost like a magnet pulls you down to it, and you land onto this soft grass.
I land next to you. Troy, please tell me that
I
was
see-
just water that you spilled.
I see you took the river.
I'd like to do a perception check.
Go ahead and roll it.
I just want to see if I can find the path up. 14.
With a 14, you're not seeing a way up necessarily. It's almost as if you've entered another plane of existence. Up has kind of lost its meaning to you. But as you're surveying the area, you see a purplish glow coming from a larger landmass that appears to be like a castle, but it's waving and wiggling in the distance. It's hard to tell. There's a purplish glow.
Like Jelly Car?
What?
You guys never played Jelly Car? Never mind.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
There's a car, and you play it on iPhone, and if you tap, it grows. But it's like wibbly and wobbly and jelly and
Oh,
stuff.
kind of like that.
Yes!
You can see that purplish glow is very familiar and is likely another source of Wondrous Coal. Around it floats those fiery beings.
I mean, it's emanating a little bit of danger with the fire, guys, but I see an island over there that's glowing. Maybe.
And we already know what puts out fire.
No. Troy, put your dick away.
Like, I actually reckon if we started a stream here, the zero gravity might carry it all the way there.
Run, for you, there's a comical black bar over Troy. Like,
Oh, I just imagined that I'm not even like I'm still floating somewhere.
Yeah.
Can I, if I'm still floating, how close is the castle? Could I get to it if I shot a fireball that blasted me back towards it?
how about you roll perception really quickly?
I'm gonna try and snipe the fire elemental.
12.
Okay. You see the castle. What you also see, because of, I'd say you're a little closer to it, you can see like it's kind of moving around the space, and it like bumps into something where you see only black. And you kind of follow those lines, and it's almost like as if you guys are in some kind of donut of space. Like it's like a donut shape that you're in, and it kind of revolves around where the actual mountain is, and you need to break out of this like bulb that you're in.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Okay, could I shoot fireball opposite of the black hole so that it propels me towards the black hole?
Again, it's not exactly a black hole. It's just like the space around you. It's almost like this area has walls, and it looks like empty space, and there's black and colors like on the outskirts.
Oh, okay. So can I firebolt my way towards the castle?
Roll to hit.
Dude, I miss having magic because now I have to be like, I piss.
You don't have to be. I mean, like, you just become a good person, use your cape.
Ew, what the fuck? Why would I? That's gross. I'd rather piss everywhere.
That's why you're never gonna fly.
16.
Okay, you're good.
The finger opens up. Ron points it directly towards Troy.
Okay, if Ron is shooting a firebolt at me, I want to try and piss to see if I can stop the firebolt before it gets to me.
It propels you, but just like a little bit.
Oh, watch out!
Incoming!
I'm gonna. Okay, can I actually try and piss the firebolt since it's moving slow because it's space and see if I can piss it on so that it disappears by the time it gets to me?
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay, so you can piss on it.
I piss out your fucking fireball, dude.
How much do you need to piss?
It's like perfect trajectory going straight for there. You feel a little burning at the tip, but that's like pretty normal for you.
I get travel-related stress, and we've been on a journey for days, so I can't go. But all of this weightlessness is almost causing it to drift right out of the urethra.
Why would you say that?
Zero, hold on. This is what I'm gonna do. Is focus my brain on the gauntlet with the telekinesis ring, and I'm going. It has a range of 60 feet. Would they be in 60 feet?
Yeah.
Don't resist.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and lift Troy up in the air with my brain and move him towards the castle.
Okay, I don't resist, but this is horrifying.
Whoa, dude, what's going on?
Troy, you feel weight return to you, but it like goes the wrong way. It's almost as if you're falling in multiple different directions. It feels like you're being shaken around.
Oh, this is awful.
Are you doing it smoothly, or are you just like
I'm
fucking?
constantly flipping you. Like,
Do you really have to spin at me that many
I
times?
haven't done this before.
I literally saw you flawlessly command like 30 fucking potions earlier.
I don't know why you won't stop spinning. Whatever I'm imagining is what's happening right now.
Why are you imagining me spinning this fast?
Funny.
Run, throws you, and you go hurtling.
I'm gonna start pissing again.
You start pissing and going in a circle.
30 feet per round, basically.
I'm spinning. The blood is going to my brain and feet, and I'm pissing everywhere.
Roll sleight of hand.
Wait, me?
How are you controlling the piss?
I'm not.
You're not controlling it at all?
It looks like a fucking nucleus of piss. There's like.
I did get an 18 though, so can it be like really aesthetic how it happens? It looks like a fucking like Jimmy Neutron atom.
Yeah, it's like a fucking galaxy forming.
It looks like you're playing a Touhou game.
Here's what I'm going to say. As you're floating over towards and there's piss just coming out of you,
It's like they just booted up a bullet hell.
one of these fiery beings moves towards you to kind of get a gauge for what you are. You can tell there's like a curiosity to its movement. And as it gets closer, it will be in piss range. Are you letting it hit it?
Oh, what the fuck am I gonna do?
You can move it. You rolled a good enough sleight of hand.
No, I said it was going it's an AoE burst, so.
Troy, the piss
Oh no.
hits the fire being and you hear it singe and it lets out a roar that kind of almost comes from behind you and in front of you and all around you. I need you all to roll initiative.
Troy? What have you done?
Sorry, dudes.
Natural 20, 22.
I got an 18.
I got a 10.
Top of the round is actually going to be Blink. Blink, you see this fiery creature light up, and all around you from the river, a water elemental appears and begins moving through like bubbles, all kind of following each other, and it forms up next to you, and another one up next to you out of these little bubbles. Runt, you see as well, from the earth, a creature seems like all the grass kind of intertwines together and forms a fist that grabs up out. The actual floating island turns into an entity.
Oh no.
And it starts grabbing all around. You see it's coming to grab you.
Guys, I should have held it. I'm sorry.
That's it. We're getting the fuck out of here.
I don't know how to process this. There's a lot happening all at once. Everything, everywhere, all at once. It's happening right now.
He touched it. I just want that not to get lost. He touched it.
I'm gonna fly towards Troy. My intention right now is exactly what I said it was earlier, in that the second some life-threatening shit happens, we're getting out of here. So I'm gonna try to do that.
You'll be able to get over there, but you will provoke attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
I have absolutely nothing that could hurt these things.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can.
Dude, I don't know, man. I have a sled.
Peeing
I'm a
got us
guy with
into
a
this
sled.
situation.
I'm a guy with a sled.
How is peeing on water gonna help you?
I don't know.
Does a 25 hit your armor class, Blink?
I surely do.
Okay, with a 25.
I thought it would be funny.
Everything's funny, huh? It's all just a big joke.
You're gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage as this water, like, all 3 of them form into a wave and crash down on top of you as you're flying away.
Oh, thank you. I had 7 temp HP first of all, so that's awesome. I don't have that anymore. You actually see it soak off all the piss.
That's awesome, actually. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
What are you gonna do? Sorry, I forgot.
That's a good question. How far away is Runt from me?
Probably like 30 feet.
I'm gonna cast haste again. I'm gonna use my last 3rd level. I'm gonna cast haste. I'm gonna twin spell it.
Hey, Blink, it looks like you're casting a spell and you got room for one more? Come on, Blink. Come on, dude. Room for one more, dude. Come on, man.
Runt.
That's a good idea.
Man, fuck you guys, dude. You fucking spin me around and make me piss everywhere.
You're the one who pissed everywhere.
Right.
Nobody made you do that.
At least I don't fucking like feet.
I don't like feet, Troy.
That's not what Aeon told me!
You've never talked to her before.
Oh, shit, dude. What the
In
fuck?
the combat, she told me. I never told you, but she
It's
told
never
me.
like it's not even like that with her.
She said, really, you're gonna help the feet like us?
Dude, every time I tell you to step it up in a fight, I've noticed you get really excited.
Okay, and to end my turn, metaphorical arrows hit me, strike me, and I just start floating through space. I go limp and I start floating.
I noticed you get really excited when you ask how many feet away I am.
When you hit level 4, I bet your ass did not take an ability score improvement.
Up next is Troy. What are you doing, Troy?
Well, I'm in space. I'm being telekinetically spun around rapidly.
Yeah, that doesn't
You're
change.
pissing yourself?
Is there anything I can do at all?
Fire elemental right in front of you.
Oh, it's right in front of me? Okay, I hit him with a sled.
Okay, go ahead.
14 to hit.
That is gonna
And
hit.
13 to hit.
That's gonna hit too.
Let me look at what I can do here.
You're hitting with your sled, which I would technically consider a magical.
Technically, you're also restrained.
Wait, why is he restrained?
The spell says until the end of your next turn, the creature is restrained in your telekinetic grip.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, so the first one is just a 13 to hit, and then the second one, 17 to hit. Okay, it still works out.
You're good, you're good.
Okay, I do 30 damage with my sled.
You hit the fire elemental with the sled, and it seems like it goes straight through, but your sled is really cool, so some of the fire goes with it.
Dude, can I just say too, I was reading the comments and people were so fucking pissed that I just described it as a really cool sled and moved on.
It makes it funnier that they're pissed, I
I
think.
couldn't tell if they were upset by you or Bisley.
I hit him with my cool sled.
So you hit it with your really cool sled.
That's really gonna date this episode. They're gonna be like, oh my god, they recorded this
Oh yeah.
so long ago.
This will be coming out in 2027. My twin death will have been drastic by then.
You're gonna take 8 damage, 8 fire damage. You feel like fire moving up the, what are you wearing? Are you still wearing a trash bag?
I'm wearing, no, I'm wearing my suit and then I'm wearing the cloak and then I have a layer of trash bag between me and the cloak because it makes me feel an emotion I don't understand.
Okay, the suit starts to catch fire.
I am just the laughing stock.
Luckily, like the DM said, Runt's goggles, whenever she has them on, there's like a blur filter for anything a 16-year-old should not be saying.
Honestly, thank fucking God.
No, dude, no. I can't pat it out quick enough. Blink, quick, help me, dude. Help pat it out.
Like it's still just like limply
I
floating.
guess we can try and piss on it.
Okay, so I'm on fire, my clothes are burning off, and I'm pissing on myself.
You have moved closer to the castle, though, and getting closer, you can see it's almost like the structure of the castle exists and doesn't. It's made of this, like, yellowish stone, but it seems like it's almost like moving in and out of existence around you, and you see the purple, like, stones, like, sticking up like shards coming out of the different points of this castle. And in the center, you see a yellow stone glowing. And it's almost held up by like a pedestal.
Run, throw me as hard as you can at that castle.
I can only throw it so far.
Just think harder.
My first action, I will move Troy 30 feet towards the castle once more. sticking to the original plan. He will take an attack of opportunity if he's still in range of the fire elemental.
Yes, he will.
No, it's only if I use my own movement. That's how the rules work. I flip him off and I piss on him all the way out.
You piss out and you move.
You move 30 feet closer to the castle.
How close am I to the castle now?
You are pretty much just on the outside.
With my haste action,
There is an earth elemental right nearby you.
Earth Elemental. Okay, I'll point as my other hand moves and flips Troy uncontrollably. The other hand will point at the Earth Elemental, and with the hasted action, one of the fingers lights up, and then this electricity begins to build inside of it until it releases, and I use the lightning launcher.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Do it. Tell me the damage.
That's gonna be a total of 11 damage.
11 on the crit?
Yeah, it's only a 1d6, dude.
I was so hyped for a moment.
No, it still looks cool.
It does still look cool. I mean, it's
It looks really cool.
Okay. You do 11 damage. What does it look like?
Basically as I described, and then these branches of lightning just shoot out because there's low gravity. They kind of don't have anywhere to go, so they kind of branch out at first, and then once they get close enough to the Earth Elemental, they just all strike it in at once because it's the only ground nearby.
That's cool.
As this lightning kind of builds in the area, red lightning strikes from that void around it. Some of that color like bleeds from these walls into it, and all of your lightning turns red and strikes this earth elemental, and it explodes.
Like it died? Fuck, what the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
They're weak as hell. What?
You have no idea what happened.
I'm hurt! I'm fucking hurt! I don't know what that
Dude,
was!
you fucking did that! You fucking did that, bro! Let's fucking go!
Oh my god!
I'm not sure you did that, but like you did that, I guess. Let's go.
Woo! Can I use my movement to try and fucking swim towards the
Sure, you're gonna move at half speed.
the normal speed thing, 'cause I'm hasted.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll move 35 feet closer to the castle,
That'll get you about halfway.
which means I can move you all the way. Thank you for the haste.
I got you.
Up next are our little creatures. Troy, does a 15 hit you?
No, it doesn't. I pee on them.
Okay. So you don't see anything, but you feel these gusts of wind start to swirl you around, but nothing actually makes contact or damages you.
Why are you spinning me faster, you dick? Why are you on
Troy's being cranked up like a fucking Donkey Kong punch.
Runt, this red lightning kind of explodes the elemental creature, but you can see still some of the electricity is zapping around. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay, it just kind of grazes your ear and you feel heat from it, but it moves past you. Now, Blink. I'm rolling pretty bad, so you guys are pretty like...
To quote Einstein, luckily, lightning doesn't strike twice.
Who even are these people, and why are you, like, just lying?
Everybody lies when they attribute quotes to somebody. Like all those images where it's like, MLK said this, but it like wasn't.
Troy's our boy, Martin Luther King.
Exactly. But that one's like super obvious.
No, he said that.
Like he actually did say that. Yeah, that's real.
Blink, go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Is it 2 gonna do it for you?
2 is not going to do it.
one-
Go ahead and roll another strength saving throw for me.
Yeah, sure. Is a 12 gonna do it?
12 is not gonna do it.
Dude,
You take 9 damage as the water kind of bubbles up and around towards you and kind of whips around, and you feel it holding you. You are grappled.
I have been fucking pissed on, given a foot fetish unjustly.
Yeah, you take the 9 bludgeoning.
Mostly that second one, actually. And now I'm grabbed by water.
Dude, it kind of makes sense that that's what you're into, Blink, because you have, like,
Dude!
you don't have toes. Like, you have, like, bird feet.
Talent!
I'm going to explode you with my brain.
Bebo, are we in the elemental chaos?
Kind of. It's my own version of it, but yeah. Why? How did you know that?
Because I studied D&D lore. Started hearing the different elementals and then everything floating around. I was like, oh, the river's in the sky. It finally clicked.
It's like I kind of took that and made it my own. I did the same thing with the Elven City.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, guys, we just need to swim a little further. We'll get back to the material plane.
A large ball of fire, like, envelops the area. All you see is bright white light, but nothing impacts you, nothing touches you. The fire doesn't even, like, go on you. If anything, it moves around you. And when the light is gone, the entire plane looks completely different. Everything has kind of almost shifted in a circle. And now, the castle that you're looking for is probably about 60 feet from Troy,
Oh my fucking god.
And
oh, shit.
90 feet from Run.
So things just kind of moved around, is what you're telling
That
me.
was, I rolled a d4, 1 through 3 were hitting you, number 4 was moving shit around, 4 moved shit around.
So that means it's 60 feet away from me.
Yep, but you guys can now clearly see through an opening in the castle that has now turned to like a greenish hue. There is that yellow stone, and it starts to pulse and get bigger and wider. And Runt, it catches your eye, and you want nothing more than to harness that power.
What the fuck? I don't know what that is. But that's nuclear fission if I've ever seen
We
it.
should have gone home. We should have just gone down the mountain. Why didn't I just stick to my guns? Why did I let them give me a foot fetish and then piss on me?
This is all gonna make you better sledders!
I'm gonna try to escape.
Go ahead and roll a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Is there any other options? Like maybe athletics check or
You
like.
could teleport.
I don't have that right now.
Well, I offered the long rest, you didn't want it.
Yeah, because it would have taken 8 fucking hours.
And Bisley makes us do long rests in real time.
Okay, 16.
16 actually gets you out, you're good.
I have double movement speed. I'm getting to the island right now.
With your flying speed, and that's doubled, you can make it over to the castle.
Ace is concentration, right? Did you roll those checks?
Bro, it's just playing devil's advocate.
I can't help it anymore.
That's okay. I do the same thing.
I've been playing a player too long.
It's a 21 total. I'm okay.
You're what, dude?
I wasn't the only one that heard that, right?
No, I heard it.
Wait, what did you hear? Sorry, I didn't hear anything.
What did you hear?
Nothing.
I mean, the comments will be the judge.
What? What was it?
I missed it.
What did I say? What the fuck did I say? guys? Please enlighten me.
You said A-okay, but you added syllables.
You definitely added a new consonant that wasn't there at the start.
Okay.
That's a Connie thing to do.
Yeah, I'll use myself to also. I'll land on the fucking castle and like use my second level spell slot and open up my little container and it'll send out fucking 4 little magic missiles towards probably ones near Troy because that's where most of them were.
Okay, really quickly, you move towards this green shimmering castle, and like a magnet, your foot steps down onto it. And in the center, there's just this pedestal. It's just extremely small, probably the size of a small room, right, on the inside. But from each corner, you see these stone golems stand in wait.
God
They all turn to you.
damn it.
Each one of them with a yellow circle in their chest that you can kind of see a light shimmering connection between them and the stone.
They look like they're about to attack me.
They might.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, like, you guys have shown up, attacked shit, and now you're gunning for the stone?
Attacked shit is a wild accusation. I peed once.
Nobody attacked anything. Piss doesn't do damage.
To a fire elemental, it might.
Well, then that's canon, and you can guess what's happening next round.
I'm gonna stop casting the spell. Turn around, look at these 4 fucking gargoyles. I'm gonna fall to my knees and grovel and beg for forgiveness.
Seriously, the most Blink thing you've done since we started the campaign.
Please forgive us. I'm so sorry. My friend really had to pee. He couldn't stop himself. And it didn't mean no harm. No harm was meant. It just kind of happened. He just started peeing. Just pulled his penis out and he peed everywhere. And then one of them ran into it. I'm sorry I hurt one of your children or whatever. But I didn't. It wasn't intentional. I swear. He's a good guy, probably.
Dude, it is upsetting how submissive you are!
Fucking get it together.
So I would have you roll persuasion, but they do not understand what you're saying. So instead, I am gonna have you roll performance. How well do you physically sell this grovel?
Grovel is insane, dude.
18.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm starting to feel bad for him. And I'm like way over here.
I'm sorry.
Maybe we should stop exposing him about his foot thing.
Roll it one more time.
Okay, that's a 10.
One thing's for sure. The Blink we met will not be the Blink we know at the end of this story.
I'm starting to think that I don't even know the Blink I know.
With an 18, looks like they're not going to attack you, but they do, 2 of them do move over and stand in the way of this stone, and they actually create a formation blocking.
Blink just groveled so hard he confused elementals.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Should have seen what would happen on 20. Up next, Troy. Piss on him.
Look, dude, it's the foot elemental. shit, he didn't look. He's actually making a point right now not to make eye contact with us.
He's just not looking at all.
Can't do this. I can't do it.
Oh my god, it's so big.
Strange things are afoot here at the end of existence.
Oh, he looked, dude. He looked. You're weird. You're weird.
Okay, I am gonna. Well, since it's canon, I guess I'll piss on the fire elemental.
Sure, sleight of hand.
If I pushed really hard, can I make it an athletics check? So that it was more about like the spray.
Last time, if we were doing it about the spray, just roll strength.
That I can do. 12.
Yeah, you piss on it and it like goes. Tss.
Get an action surge.
What?
I'm gonna piss on it again. Oh wait, I get 2 attacks, so actually I can piss on it 4 times.
Yeah,
total.
go for it.
Okay, so the second piss is only an 8.
You do take 3 fire damage continuing through this round.
That burns through my temp HP.
Okay.
Oh.
The third piss is a 23 to hit. I'm gonna make this a tripping attack.
Okay. I will say, fire elemental is immune to the prone condition.
That's okay, it's just gonna do some extra damage. So that piss is gonna do an extra, I don't know how much it's doing, but it's gonna do an extra 1 damage, great. And then my 4th piss is gonna be a natural 1.
You run out of juice.
No! Oh!
Dude, it had to happen eventually. It was coming.
I run out of tank, I run out of it
Dude.
in the tank, and I go, what'd you say?
Never mind. I don't want to give that any ideas here. I just said it was coming.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Dude, come on it.
No, I'm really stressed. I'm gonna say,
Looks like I'm all out.
and I curl up into a ball, and then all my clothes burn off from the fire. Just like holding myself in a fetal position.
Oh. You've still got the cloak though. It's good.
I still have the cloak, but you said my clothes were burning off, so I guess they do.
Yeah, and you feel really guilty right now.
And I feel so guilty.
I feel really guilty. We did some damage. I will say if you don't do something to take out the fire, you are gonna burn a little more next round as well.
Oh, okay. I don't have another action, so it's fine.
Well, up next is gonna be Runt.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. You said it's now 90 feet away from me and 60 feet from Troy.
So far, bro.
And Blink is there. Blink is there.
He's groveling. He looks pathetic.
So here's the thing. I have half of 35 from being swimming. Haste doubles my speed, brings it back up to normal, okay? So then I use my haste action to dash, which gives me 70 movement speed. Then I'm gonna move 70 feet closer to the castle. So then the castle is now 20 feet away.
Dude, you can do it. The math hurts my head.
I can move telekinesis on a new round. I'm gonna move it to the object that is the castle with Blink on it. I'm gonna move it 30 feet towards me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You hold out your gauntlet to move this castle, and with ease, it comes flying towards you.
Come to me!
Not only does it go 30 feet towards you, but it continues moving on that trajectory.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I grab onto like the tip of the castle.
You're able to grab onto it, and I'll say, along the way, Troy, you land onto the side of it as it's moving.
Okay.
Oh, shit!
Up next, we're gonna get some elemental stuff really quickly.
It's a good day to not be in that castle.
You can see sometimes these elementals like fully dissipate and then just reappear in different areas. Runt, as this comes flying at you, one of the fire elementals is going to just kind of fly up and try and intercept. I guess I don't really know what it's trying to do, but it flies up and around you and kind of through you. That's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Yes, DM, are you cheating?
No? Why?
DM, are you cheating is insane.
That hits. It hits one above my AC right now.
Your AC is 19 right now?
With haste, yes.
Holy shit. I didn't actually know that.
I invented armor.
I'm not cheating, dude. I'm too stupid. Like, take 9 fire damage as it flies through you, and you can feel yourself starting to catch fire. That brings us to the top of the round with Blink. You are groveling. Troy and Runt are there with you. This castle is now flying and almost like weirdly catching more and more speed. You can almost hear the sounds of the whipping flames on the back. It seems like the fire elementals are spinning this castle.
Okay, guys, you're here now. I just groveled. What now?
I don't know, maybe try being more pathetic.
I'm on it.
We gotta take that gem and then go into the castle.
I'm gonna say if you try and grovel again, there's probably not much that else is gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, I was fucking kidding, Jesus Christ. How are you this so pathetic, man?
Because I don't want to die. And honestly, this is beyond my understanding because the concept of fire, water, and earth are attacking us right now. And is that not insane to you? Is that not crazy?
We are in it now, man. We have have to fucking ride the stream! Ride the stream!
Dude, don't you get it? Sledding is all about enduring and working with the elements, man.
This isn't working with the elements.
It's a test. You don't bend to the elements. You make them bend to you.
You have a set of cards that summoned the giant pet dragon! What? We need to get over it right now and live in the present! There are machinations at work that are beyond our comprehension!
And we're running right into them.
Grab that! We need to get that gem and get the fuck in that castle!
Okay. For my first action, I'm gonna try to draw the red dragon out of the deck as an illusion as like an
And what are you looking to accomplish with the red dragon?
intimidation or distraction or something. My spell DC is 15.
That has an intelligence of 5.
It is literally dumb as rocks.
And you said the portal is in this place too?
The portal? There's no portal.
We're just here because Runt wants more power?
That's why we go
I
everywhere.
thought there was a portal in here.
So isn't the entrance to the castle like something behind it glowing, and then there's also this giant gem that's glowing in the center?
I think I've
Oh, you've led me astray.
led you astray. It is just like a small little castle. Like tiny. I think the word castle made it sound like there was a big, huge castle.
I thought it was like bouncy castle
Yeah,
size.
that's exactly what it is. It's like literally the size of an atrium. Like there's just stone pillars around creating a castle shape, and in the center there is that yellow gem. It's like one platform. It is like the size of this room, and in the center there is a gem. And you can see the Wondrous Coal like poking out of the other sides.
Yeah, I'm following through anyways, I guess.
Blink, you go to intimidate these creatures with a massive red dragon that sprouts from the card and flies in a circle. You see these creatures kneel, revealing the stone in the center.
And with my hasted movement, I'm gonna run in, try to dash, and grab it.
As you move towards the stone and you put your hand on it, the first thing I need you to do is roll a wisdom saving throw.
I feel like you'd have a good one of these,
Yeah,
right?
no, it's 10.
Okay, all right.
Drops to his knees, eyes wide open, glow, out the eyes.
You take 15 damage. You see the elements swirl around your arm, around your other arm, up into your mouth, out your eyes.
Ew, he's eating dirt. Ew.
You feel all of this power course through you.
I think he just dies.
I just died. I grovel last turn. I grabbed the stone this time. I burned the fucking ash.
I remember Blink for his last moments where he was groveling and then died.
Roll one more wisdom saving throw.
Dude, I suck. 9.
You take another 8 damage.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh shit.
You guys see as this like stone starts to singe his arm and like burn him up. He is turning to dust, full Thanos snap.
What the fuck?
No, you're not supposed to grab it without gloves!
What do we do, man? What do we do?
Blink, you don't fall unconscious, but you do fall to your knees, and these elements lock you down to the ground. Your hand starts to dissipate into embers. Your knees start to merge with the stone beneath you. You are being reduced to your base elements.
Think about what you live for, dude.
I take my shoes off and
This world is chaos! This world is chaos and nothing good's from it! Nothing is predictable, nothing is controllable! What do I do?
Troy, your movement speed is full speed at this point.
Don't you get it, dude? It's all about sledding. It's all about keeping your head in the game no matter what with your team.
and I'm gonna full on swan dive and grab the stone.
Okay, you go to grab the stone, roll a wisdom saving throw, this time with advantage as the energy is moving through another person. And at this point as well, the castle is moving around in these circles and going so much faster to the point where the colors around you are fading into a collage of just color.
I was kind of hoping I'd fail for the bit, but I got a 19.
So with a 19, you get the same effects, and honestly, so with that good roll, some of the elements that are moving through Blink start to whip up and around your arms, and you can see his hand kind of reforms in almost like a flame at first, and then it forms into just a normal hand, and you are harnessing these elements properly.
Oh my god, you were right, dude. None of it matters. It's all just atoms.
Go ahead and roll it again.
I got a 3.
You got a 3? You don't feel your body dissipating. If anything, your physical form is harnessing the energy well. But you do feel as though your mind is being overpowered by the stone.
That's fair.
And you also fall to your knees and just hold on to it, and it holds you here.
It's nothing, it's all nothing, it's all nothing, it's all nothing, it's never mattered, it's never mattered, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. Earth, rock, stone, water, fire.
Honestly, your thoughts and Blink's thoughts start to merge around and swirl. You can't tell what thoughts are your own.
Screams,
Water,
screams,
fire,
screams,
steam.
a lot of screams, screams.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it's all going wrong again. Hold on, boys. Ah!
Start dashing through with the kind of clockwork arcane armor. I'm gonna take any wondrous coal that's in my bag and just start like putting it in the different chambers on the chest and stuff to power up the arcane armor as much as possible. I don't even know if I'll need strength in this, but I'll use a fucking charge of arcane or armor of strength, and then I'll just go in and with the gauntlets, put one hand on it. It's basically like we're putting our hands in on a huddle. I just put mine on the stone.
Yes! Oh my god!
You go to put your hand in on the stone. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. You get advantage on this.
Okay, wisdom save. I'll do the first one. First one's a natural 20.
Okay!
21, dude. Don't even need to roll twice.
You put your hand onto this stone, and you can see the energies move up and around the armor and zap in at the wondrous coal that is all in your armor.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Ow!
You see as it starts to shift the wondrous coal to this yellow in your armor. With this, can feel the elements all around you. And Blink, Troy, all of these elements, in like a metaphysical way, move beneath you. It's like you have risen above. You were drowning, and now you burst to the surface to breathe air into your lungs. You are hurtling in a circle, and the three of you in this moment can control the elements around you. What do you want them to do?
What are you guys gonna say? Because mine's gonna be
I mean, I want them to bring us to the exit or like.
Take us to the highest point of the mountain.
That works too. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and then kill yourselves!
I'm technically unconscious. I don't know, man.
Also, you can come back up to 1 HP with this if you want to do something too, as well.
And I'll stay unconscious. Or leave it back.
I tell the water elementals I'm thirsty.
You want it to take you to the highest point in the mountain, and immediately the flames on the back that were sending this little castle moving so quickly ignite up, and they go flying up, out, breaking this little bubble. Everything is a flash of colors. You can see almost nothing.
Oh. Strange things are afoot at this Circle K.
Everything goes quiet for a moment. You guys fly up into the air. You can barely make out any of the details around you. You get a glimpse of what seems like a flag with a skull waving on it as you go barreling towards the sky. You can't see anything around you until you land at the top, and these flames, you feel them dissipate, and the stone that you're all holding returns to a dull yellow.
Up top.
Let's go smokestacks! Yes!
Woo!
Don't talk to me.
Starting to think you guys might have what it takes.
Yeah. Speaking of up top, how does my hand look?
Hand's fine.
Okay,
Hand's
cool.
fine.
Speaking of up top, what's around us?
You see, beneath you is a strange platform of concrete. Trying to make sense of it, it's kind of hard to. There are weird metal boxes with like grates on the front, and inside there's little like metal leaves. It looks like you see some of this concrete is like fallen apart. It's just that one little opening to go down, and if you peek down in there, you see wooden tables with strange boxes on top of them. It's really hard to tell what it is. It's a material you've never seen before, and the front has almost like a glass, but it's completely black. And looking around, there's tons of these different tables lining this room.
So, are we inside or are we outside?
You're outside right now, but you could go down into this if you wanted to.
And there's nothing above us.
Nope, we're at the highest point.
What the fuck?
So, like, is the sky above us? Like, are we outside of a building or in a building?
You're on the top of a building pretty much, and the sky is above you. In front of you is just a field of clouds.
We're up here. Might as well go inside. doesn't get much worse than everything that just happened to me.
Blink, dude, are you okay?
Don't talk to me.
No, like, sir, like, come on. Tell me that wasn't the fucking sickest shit you've ever been through.
That was pretty sick. Multiple times over. It was sick, yeah.
You're sick. You're sick.
Dude, hey, buddy. What's wrong,
Do
dude?
you want some chocolate milk?
No.
I can make it. I have some in my. Look. Hold on. I have Cheez-Its.
I still put things in the snack
I
bag.
need some time, okay? I need some time. Listen, you peed on me.
Not on purpose.
I almost got turned into the elements. I need a bit.
Did we unlock any like secret knowledge of the universe in our brain during that?
I did, but I can't verbalize it.
Nothing that you know, but you can definitely feel that this stone connects you to the elements.
Pop it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Runt's bag of infinite holding.
Blink, are you sure you're okay?
Well, I think we should give him a second.
Are you guys moving down into the building?
Maybe like next session we can go in. Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean we can go in. I'm just Blink is visibly upset.
Could be worse.
Yeah, Runt is right. I think your feelings are pretty invalid.
So you guys move down and jump down into this room, and it for everyone else, it's a this is a skyscraper you're in pretty much. And this is like a little office section.
The fuck?
There's an opened up elevator shaft that you can move down.
Okay, is this wigging anyone out a little bit?
Looks like the pulley devices I invented in the bottom of and reclaimed, but I don't hear any steam. And I don't see any gears.
Is everything all weird and silver? Everything should be all bronze and steamy.
Place looks like it's made of glass.
Run, it would be pretty easy for you to operate this elevator and make it like useful to you.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to work in the traditional sense, but it like there is a platform that will move down if you just crank it.
Oh, there's not like a down arrow button or anything.
No, it seems the mechanism is long broken.
This structure isn't powered, so we'll have to hand pulley our way down.
You guys move this elevator down, and you lose hold of it for a second, and you feel the ground give beneath your feet, and you come crashing down, but without too much distance. You don't take any damage. It just shakes you for a moment. And that creates an opening to the biggest room you have ever seen, with marble floors. As you step in, you see 4 statues on either side. The first statue seems to have a head of fire with a little hood coming up over it, all made of stone. Next to that is a cloaked figure with a dagger at the side. To the left is a shorter statue with a jacket, some big puffier pants, and some fiery hair. In front of that as well is a long flowy cloak with hair that moves back down. Right in front of you, in front of a big glass door, there is an emblem that seems to have broken down and rusted and fallen to the ground, and it just reads, the Prime Force. And with that, my friends, our time together is up.
What the fuck is this?
Who are these idiots?
That looks stupid. I hate them.
I start pissing on them.
Where are we?
Who's up fucking defending they Prime?
Who's up lusting their wonder right now in the multiverse?
What the scallop? What was going on there? Oh man, I guess you'll just have to wait another 2 weeks until the next episode. But in the meantime, we gotta shout out the $50 members on jrwishow.com, as well as the $50 patrons over at patreon.com/justrollit. We gonna start with the members. We're gonna start with the members over at jrwishow.com. So shout out to M4500N, Beans, Sarizaku, Ketsu, Cinnabunny03, Vernon is Burnin'. Ooh, I like that name. That's a good name. Mr. C's Mirror Image, Pupper in a Spacesuit, Ammo and Vinny, Bloke Fieri Reborn 2.0, The Second. I added the second. You didn't write that. Cranky Martin, Cal's. Is that Cal's the Folded Pizza Zone? You can't fucking fool me. Sea Fresh, Wee Woo, Insomnia Draws, Era the King, Silv Soul, It Demo, Yedium Type Z, He Who, Elvish Cyborg, Bazozo, Golden Block 12, Pink Tucky, Awesome Man, Toony Looney, Baka 7, Camden Kamek, Twisted Crow, Some Guy Liam, Blue Alien Fox, Wild James, Fungus Knight, Aaron Moment, Luke P571, Lucar 4334, Bebson, Joy Key, Bran Nyan, Unstable Chaotic Cracker, Val Punk, That One Guy, Sumphy, King Little Man, It's Albert, Teeny Ghost, Stinky Man, EBDB52, Cry Says Sunny Stinks, Jason the Fricker, Joshua Mills, Greg Lee, LVKIE, I don't know how to say that, JVic975, Lim Muncher, Bouncy Burb, a J and Emmy Fishmas, Tired Eldritch Horror. Get some sleep, buddy. You got time. I'm pretty sure you're immortal. Cody the Cheese King. I'm Rolinka. Wait, you just want to hear me say shit. Narwhal Shellfish. That One Person 712. Gemmet. Mario Craft 6000. Hibiscus. Cadus Betis, The Loot Goblin, Jordan Darlin, Alistair Susie, Retro Steals Your Wallet, Pine T, Jojo Jordan 123. Whoa, wait, Pine T, Jojo Jordan 123. Did that feel like powerful to any of you? Because that felt powerful to me. So like, yo, those are two different names. Avi E. Oh my god, oh my god, wait, check it out. Pine T, Jojo Jordan 123, Avi E. Oh my fucking god, that's crazy. You guys get a gold star, the three of you. Cronus 513, dude, no fucking way. I'm freaking out right now. Okay, I'm gonna do all four of them. Pine T, Jojo Jordan 123, Avi E, Cronus 513. I didn't go that well. That's okay. Vapor Slash, you fucked it up. Like you yourself did that. I can't believe this. It is your fault. Mr. Mustalid, questionable, you to say the least. Staniel the Manual, Kojot, Nix, Dev the Dolphin, Cheesus. Okay, and now we gotta switch over to Patreon. You get it second, but you still get it, baby. Cage Blakeney, Liam Osborne, Shakasik, Boxfish, The Megabat Echo, Leaky Liqueur, Swirly is a confirmed guest on JRWI, Basic Blur, The Fallen Vines, and Mason, Era the King, The Rubik's Cuber, Canonical JRWI Jesus, Viper Hypnotic, Icky Clover, Al Major, Type 2 Diabetes, Kingdom Games, Voy Essence, Rock Stonson. Hayes Roper, Gillian's Rich Cousin Billion, Heck of a Gecko, I'm Just a Burb, Goose, Lightning Deathbringer, Lexi, Cheesus, It's Albert, Zenith Scythe, Agar Steeljaw, Lim Muncher, Morbius. Dude, no fucking way. I loved you in Morbius. Mr. Anderson, 1078, Oliver Lolly, Aaron Moman, Alistair Susie, Broderick Motif, Falugash, Constantina, I don't know how to say it, Misty Butterfly, Aldrich, It's Safena, Mr. C, I Didn't Forget a Week, also 07J Newell, you get me. Sif, The Game Hunter, Teeny Ghosts, It's C Fresh, Me Forever Mate, Sarizaku, Charlie Darling Songbird, Eclipse 1680 Gaming, The Oval Lord, Quinn Gibson, Epic Chris, Motor Musker, Leftover Rice, You'll Rue the Day, Humburger, Mr. Unpredictable, Jonathan Bleak, Luke Pierce, Thomas Pierce, Lemon Leviathan, Beebness, Dapper, Bree Lee, Daxy Boy, O'Kerbros, Floofleboo Beans, Curbwin, Walfie, Pippin the Vagabond, Tane Lambert the Snazziest, Sweet Cacti, Baka 7, The Awesome Man, F-Bomb 02, you can't say that, Amber Curry, Robert Gangwer, Shrimps His Bugs, Abby Caton Elliott, Sarah Lester, Mr. Nacho, Sammy Bo II, Funny Dog, Finrua, Mitchell Iverson, Bosco, Derpy Tricks, Zero Codex, Sandy 007, William Smith, Apple, Soul of a Pet, Big Man Christian, Blue Blend, Blop, It Leads the Washed Up Bard, Zerberus. Some of y'all getting it twice. You're cheating the system. And by cheating the system, I mean giving $50 twice. So it's not cheating. As a matter of fact, you're paying for it twice. So fucking thank you. I'll say your name as many times as you want, as long as you give me $50 every time I fucking say it. So stupid. Obligatory references, Christ on a Sin, Spinax, E, Jacob Martinez, Kirby Wafro, Gillian's Biggest Fan, The Godly King, Cornier Comet, Charmer the Bard, Kitsune, Nonzolotl, Asteria Nix, George Benji, JRWI Enjoyer, and Divinator. Oh my god, the list grows, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll pick you up in my hand and mush you around like Play-Doh. Kind of a crazy ending there, but I wonder where it will go. Probably not where you expect. Okay, I need to be so clear with you. This episode specifically is where shit got really stupid. I didn't plan for it to go this way, but like, I kind of love it. I kind of love how dumb it is. I hope you guys still enjoy this like next couple episodes. I do this sometimes where I'll like, I'll get into a flow of really grounded, story and like, you know, we're following something that's pretty easy. And then I'm like, but what if the sun exploded and the moon was there and you lived on the moon and actually you were just an ant the entire time? I don't know why I do it, but I love doing it. And, you know, at the end of the day, we all gotta have fun. This is how I'm having my fun. It's crazy. We just recorded episode 21 of Wonderlust. There's only about 3 left, and I'm freaking. They actually only just now figured out the twist. Oh man, it took them a long fucking time. I wonder if any of you have guessed it. I haven't seen any of you guessing anything. None of you have caught on to my tricks, and even if you did, I wouldn't let on. I wouldn't let on another thought. Thank you for enjoying Wonderlust. We're hoping to take it weekly soon. Don't listen to me just yet though. Wait for an official announcement. I'm just saying that's a hope. That's a prayer. Praise up. Okay. I never know how to fucking end it. All right, goodbye. Get out of here. Why do you listen this far into the episode? It's so far. It's so deep. You listen to all the names and you just listen to me blabber. That's crazy. It's crazy you just do that. I feel like we've really grown closer in this time. You know what I mean? It's been a while. It's been like, this is like the 13th time I've done this. You know? Like 26 weeks we've been doing this, going back and forth, me and you. It's powerful.